Today, I'm going to be talking about 5 things that keeps your man attention. 5 things that keeps a man attention. I'm gonna get right into it, but first off, I gotta let the intro roll. All right.
She knows she like it. I call her shit the baby, cause she always back for more. Cause she always back for more. I call her shit the baby, cause she always back for more. Always back for more. She knows she knows call her shit the crazy.
Okay, now we're back. With the intro. Again, I appreciate for everybody, especially the people that's on YouTube, tuning in. Hit that like button, subscribe. Also, I'm on SoundCloud. Thank you for listening to it too. Download it if you can, if you want to. It's all for free. I don't charge anything to drop that knowledge, drop them jewels on everybody, because a lot of people don't really talk about some of the things I do talk about. I'm not trying to make myself an individual or somebody that's all special or guru, but I don't really hear too many conversations. It's some conversations that I have with individuals that I just be like, man, like, you never really talked about that stuff. But yeah. Okay, now let's get up in the details. Let's get up in the topic. 5 things to keep your man attention. Let's see. I think I'm gonna start with this one. I'm gonna make this one number 1. Stimulate your man's brain. What I mean by that, stimulating your man's brain, I feel that a lot of women don't realize it takes more than sending a naked picture or talking about sex that can stimulate a man's brain. To be honest with you, from my own personal experience, sex is everywhere. You can get it anywhere. A man can walk right out of the street, pay a prostitute and get it on, and that's it. So it's nothing really too special about that, unless it's somebody you love. But what I mean by stimulating your man's brain is talk about things that he has ambition and he loves. And that's really deep to make him think. If you can't have a conversation with your man, and then the next day or the night of, he's off the phone with you, or you guys are not around, or he's at work and he's not thinking about what you said. Because I had conversations with some young ladies that really was like, damn, she said something like really sparked up a issue with me. Like, I'm like, damn, like, this woman really left me with something that I needed. You know what I mean? Like, it had me thinking. You know what I mean? I love the fact that an individual can talk to me and she could just leave me thinking, leave me wondering, leave me, like, I'm still thinking about the conversation that we had prior. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things. Number 2, make him feel like a man. Make him feel like a man. Women think that just fucking that nigga that's making him feel like a man. Making him feel like a man is and yeah, you gotta, a man gotta be firm in what he is. And yes, I'm a man, I know what I gotta do. No woman can't tell you you're a man. You gotta know it. But you have certain situations where let me cut this mic down. It seems like it's clipping or something. You have certain situations where it's women feel like they don't need no nigga, and they in some cases men might move in with their woman. They might gave up their apartment, or they may lived with a homeboy, a family member, and they trying to get on their feet or whatever. But you put him, he now in a vulnerable situation. So making him feel like a man, making him feel like king in the house is one of the biggest things that it should go on in the household, because you never want to make this man feel like he walking on eggshells and everything belongs to you. And if he have a disagreement, now he's feeling like everything, his whole livelihood is in jeopardy. You know what I mean? Like, oh, she can kick me out, or that's another thing about it. Making a man feel like a man is stop dangling things over his head. Don't dangle anything over his head. Like, man, look, like I'm talking about from saying his feelings or being the way he is. He knows how he is. Let him be him. Let him be great. A lot of situations it's like a lot of women try to change this man into, somebody that, I get it. You want to change this man into a better man, a better version, but you can give him the fuel. You can give him the keys and turn him to that direction. But it's all about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him be him. You know what I mean? That's what I really mean. Like, let him be him, because it's too many situations where you got women out here that just want to change this man into somebody that make them feel good, and he don't feel good doing it. He don't feel good changing his whole swag and character up, and now he's like this yes man. You never want to put a man in that situation. For my own personal, I'm always putting my own personal stories in, but I was in a situation where I just felt like a yes man. I felt like, that I had to say the things that she wanted to hear, and everything. It's like, yeah, you got to say sweet nothings, and even though if you don't feel like it, I get that. But at the end of the day, man, it's just like, if it feels like a job, if it feels like something that, you don't really, you're not really on right now, then let that be. You know what I mean? Don't let him be him, man. That's what it is. Understanding who you are with. You know what I mean? So with that being said, we're gonna jump into reason 3. Respect his wishes and respect his words. A lot of times people don't respect each other's wishes and words. It's like they're gonna do what the hell they want to do, because they feel like ain't nobody on this earth is their daddy and their mama, and they don't have to answer to each other because they didn't give birth to each other or something like that. Like, I get it. I was in that situation where it's more of a control thing. It's a lot of times where you don't want nobody telling you what to do, but you gotta find somewhere along the lines of respecting their wishes and respecting how they feel and who they are. If you don't, you got a disaster on your hand. It's not gonna work. It's really not gonna work. And that's how you keep your man attention, because when he say something, he's king. You know what I'm saying? He's king. He has to be king. King does have you can't sit there and say it's all equal. So a king does have his throne, and he does have a lot more say so in the house. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? I hate for you women out here to get all mad like, nah, he ain't gonna have all that say so. I'm a human being. Yeah, you are a human being, but you are made to compliment him and back him up on whatever he say. Your man could be wrong. Your man could be totally wrong, but don't ever, ever, ever talk to this man sideways in front of people. If he wrong in front of people, let him be wrong in front of people and back him up. But you know what? When y'all get home, babe, you was wrong on that, but I ain't even say nothing at the time. But you know you was dead ass wrong. He might be like, you right, baby, I was wrong. You know what I mean? So, but you don't never want to debate him and be against him in a situation like that in front of people, in front of his homeboys, in front of everybody. You know what I mean? So respect his wishes and respect his words and respect him. as a king. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's the best way. You know, that's what keeps a man attention, for real. If you really don't know, that's one of the things. Let's go with 4. Understanding and understanding his past and without judging. Everybody have baggage. Everybody have a situation they've been through, heartbreak, a lot of things, you know, insecurities, a lot of things with them, and you got to understand it. Like, understanding and overstanding is 2 different things. I think understanding is just like, you know, okay, I get it, you know what I'm saying, but overstanding is where I lived it, you know what I mean? So you just gotta at least understand it. Like, okay, why does this man feel this way? Why he's doing this? Oh, he did that. Okay, and that's where he came from, and that's okay. You know what I mean? You don't have to just because you came from a different walk of life and you felt like yours was more righteous, and the things that you've been through is all good, and he come back with his dark past. He done, you know, smashed about 50 women. He been around the block. He did this, he did that, and you saying, oh well, I only been with, you know, 4 dudes in my whole life, and you know, and all of them was serious relationships and stuff like that. Don't judge him. Do not judge him, because a man is is different with a man, because it's a lot of times where, man, it's more of a hunt and kill type of deal, and 2, it's more coping. A lot of men deal with heartbreak through sex and through a new woman, a new situation, to get them over that. We are more sensitive. I think, honestly, more sensitive than women are. I really think so. We just don't say it, and some of them do, but we don't really expose that, because it fucks with our ego. You know what I mean? Just look at it like this. You got a guy that's been with this woman, and if you ask a man, like, if your woman cheated, would you leave, and would you not mess with her? Most likely they gonna say, hell yeah, I'm out of here. That's it. Ain't nothing. But you know, you never know what they're gonna do in that situation, but most of the time they're pretty stern about that. You know what I mean? That's the masculine part about a man. But with a female, it's different. It's like, oh yeah, I ain't with the cheating and stuff like that. But most of the time, you got women staying with their dudes after cheating. Flat out, they staying with their dudes after cheating. They forgive them. They're there. You know, so it's more, they're sensitive. Both ends are sensitive, but I think it's more of a man's sensitivity is more calibrated by his ego and, you know, his pride and everything. And he's like, oh, because when he find out his woman's cheating, hey, he feel like the whole world knows, and he look like an idiot. You know what I mean? And females feel the same way, but females are more forgiving. You know, I just feel like it is. They have more patience than men. Men don't have tolerance for shit. So, you know, back to the subject. I feel like I'm getting off a little bit, but I'm saying understand his past and don't judge him, man. Like, for real. And that goes for you dudes too. Don't be judging y'all females like, oh well, she had this dude, boo 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 boo. Honestly, I feel like I had to get on this one though. I had to jump on this one though. I really feel like don't talk about it. Don't say how many men you've been with. Don't say how many women you've been with. Don't tell them all your old stories that you've been in. That was, you know, that's for another show. The things to say when entering a relationship, the things not to say, and when entering a new relationship. That's my next show. But anyway, I'm jumping off of that topic right there. I mean, I said that. Now 5. 5 is real simple. It's a collection of all the things I just said. But being his peace. Being his peace is one of the most important. I could have put it on 1, but I felt like it's a collective everything, so that's why I made it 5. But it's the most important thing in this whole list. Being his peace. Being his peace is, man, it's like, driving, whipping a whip that has premium gas, and you put that premium gas in, man, it's gonna let it run smooth. You put that unleaded shit, you put that what is that, 83, whatever, that cheap gas, you gonna put it in, it's gonna run, it's gonna run funny, it's gonna knock, it's gonna sputter, it's gonna do all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't his piece. It's not for him. It's not for that engine. But being his piece is so important because at the end of the day, we need somewhere to go. We need somebody to go to. We need a home to go to. Men look at women as homes, same as women. Women look at their man as home, but a man look at a woman as home. And if you're not home and you can't be his home, because home is not something where, you have ruckus and all types of shit going on. It's just hell. That's not home. That's your homeboy house where that have all the kids running around the house, and you sitting on the couch like, I can't wait to get the fuck up out of here so I can get home and chill. You know what I mean? That's not home. That's not home when you have a whole bunch of shit going on. Going at the workplace and a lot of shit going on and it's stressful. That's not home. Home is when you come home and come to a place in your mind or a physical place, and you say, you know what I mean? It's a breath of fresh air. It's somewhere and someone that you can really let loose and be okay and feel like it's okay. That's the best part about this whole thing, is feeling okay. You're not everything you say is not being read between the lines and made a certain way, and you're arguing and bickering and fighting, and I don't like you saying that. Look, this man, he comes to you, or this woman comes to you, and she tells you, and he tells you how they feel, what's going on, what's on their mind. If they not no type of disrespectful person, and they mean well, but they just very direct, then it's okay. You just have to understand how to deal with that person. And being at peace is the most important thing. Like, it's a lot of people that get bad bitches. A lot of dudes get bad bitches, and then they got artists, like every dude want her, like, oh man, she bad, bro. You show a picture of her, she bad. People, when y'all out, she bad, but y'all argue when y'all get home all night. You barely can get sleep, type of shit. You know what I mean? Y'all can't get along. That's not home, man. That's not peace. That's not peace. You just got a Ferrari that runs fucked up, but it looks good when you parked at the gas station. People be like, damn, that Ferrari bad. But what they don't know is when they leave and get in their little shitty car and they gone, you in your Ferrari and that mug running funny. Barely want to go nowhere. It's a nice ass car, but it means nothing when it don't go nowhere. You feel me? So it's like you wishing every time you want to start it up, you like, damn, please start up so I can get home. You feel me? That's not peace, man. That's not a peace of mind. So you gotta be your man's peace, and fellas, you gotta be your woman's peace for real. That goes both ways. That's not just on some, hey, we gonna bash all the women type of deal. Like, it goes both fucking ways, and a lot of us have that problem. We have that problem. Some people look at peace of mind as just you being home when they get off of work. And all they want to do is get right in the bed or get right on the couch to cuddle with you. And that can be it. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to do anything, but just be there. And I think that is the most peaceful thing that, a person can ask for. And I think that is a lot of people's situations, but some people are just so busy. Some people are so tired. I've been working here. The man is on my head. Baby mama or baby daddy, I ain't got no money. It get all confused. It get all messed up in that situation. And then so now we're home and we're bickering and fighting because we're mad about something else that doesn't have nothing to do with the relationship. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But we make it seem like that. We bicker and fight. You know what I'm saying? Because we're mad about something and we're not talking about it. So every little thing that happens between us is just, it's a bicker and fight. We you're so upset. If you ever been in a situation, you're so mad. Like, okay, let's say for instance you hurt yourself, you fall, or you scrape yourself, and you just holding it like, oh man, this hurt. And somebody, it's always somebody, come up and ask you a bunch of questions like, where I hurt at? What's going on? Do you want me to do this? And all you can think is, shut the fuck up. This shit hurt too bad for me to be answering all these damn questions you got for me. Excuse me. All these questions, for all they want is just you to shut the fuck up. I'm gonna try to take this pain and calm myself down and be okay. And after I'm cool, after I get through that, we're good. You can ask me all the questions you want. I think a lot of people's been in that situation, and that's kind of how it goes. You know what I mean? So that's it. Being at peace, man. But I hope all 5 of these topics, these key points of a relationship that can really help you, man or woman. I really put these together on my own personal experience. So it's not just something I just made up out of the book. You know what I'm saying? I really felt like this is something that's important to me, and I think that other people in this world can really relate to it. So thank you for listening, tuning in. I appreciate that. Again, subscribe, share, comment. What else? Follow me on IG, TryGuy_London. Also on Facebook, TryGuy London. And that's it. We out, folks. She knows she like it.